I just want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting us today. This has been an eventful ride thus far. Having the opportunity to get out in the community, meet people, friends that we've made in this short amount of time. It's just been an honor and a privilege to represent the university and utilize the resources we have to, hunt for the next talent for our program and setting the tone for the future.
Coach, when you got here, you kind of had to hit the ground running because
Sprinting.
I see there's kind of a mass exodus
Yes.
on the roster. I mean, do you feel like in the time you had and the resources y'all did as well, the job as you could have heading into the season?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's not coming from me. That's just even from my colleagues in the conference. They just couldn't believe that we were able to fill a roster in basically 6 weeks, and that's tough to do for anybody. But we think that we did a great job, and it was strategic. We didn't go with a lot of freshmen, and the freshmen that I went with, I had relationships with, so I knew what they would bring to the table, and it's going to free us up to really recruit heavily in the 19, 20, and 21 class, which is our goal.
Was it your most challenging recruiting task that you've had as a coach? Or?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm thankful for my opportunity and my experience at Jacksonville and just recruiting at other P5 conferences in the past. There's no way I would have made it and survived, just being transparent, had I not had that experience and the relationships that I was able to form. It really helped, and people stepped up, and we were able to get it done.
I know that in building a program, you have to keep an eye on the future and
Yes.
the present at the same time. But what are your expectations for this team and this roster?
My expectation, I've been thinking about that a lot, Parrish, and my deal is I just want us to play hard and give 100%, 100% of the time. I think that basketball minds would be able to see the direction we're going if the product is strong. Regardless, obviously, Jimmy's and Joe's matter, and we have to get another level of talent in here to really be competitive in the SEC, which I think is the #1 conference in the country. But one thing that you will see when our players play, they're going to play hard, they're going to be excited to be out there, and you'll see a great camaraderie amongst them.
How have you seen kind of the meshing of the girls who stayed and the ones you had to bring in these first few days?
It's been great, surprisingly, to be honest with you, just because you have 15, 14 different personalities. And we recruited all the way, our last kid we brought in September. So it's been new people on the roster left and right, and they've done a great job. They've bought in. Everyone's been on board. Everyone's been super positive, and that's what you ask for in a coach, regardless if I've been here a long time or not. They've really embraced me and bought into the vision already.
What was the message to the team, that first day, just after everything's kind of happened this calendar year?
Yeah, the message to the returners was basically, listen, you guys are my players now. I'm not going to leave you hanging. You're not going to be the old regime. You're a part of the new era and where we're going. And I asked them to give me an opportunity. And that's what I asked everybody when I first met with the team. It just unfortunately, a lot of the players were on their way out. There wasn't much I could do. I didn't have any animosity or it wasn't any friction between any of them. They were all very pleasant. I thought that they were great kids, but the ones that stayed, I said, give me a chance, and I'm going to work my butt off for you and put some players together so that you can have a great experience. I told the seniors that I really wanted them to go out feeling good and proud about themselves. They've invested their time, and they stuck with me. And then for the kids coming in, the young ladies coming in, they understand the pressure, but at the same time, they understand the opportunity.
Getting Chandrika back, unfortunately she had to go through that injury to be back, but having her here, how's that kind of helped you kind of bridge a gap between her and the girls that were already here?
Talk about a blessing in disguise. You don't want anybody to get injured, but it really worked out for me. She's been phenomenal. She's been my #1 advocate in the locker room. as far as the returners are concerned. I mean, totally bought in from day one. She's coming along well. She's not fully on the court yet, but she'll be back, and we expect great things from Chandrika.